It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one's taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Took all fucking day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This is Henry.
Oh, that's on me. Fuck!
He's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
No. Sir, go get it together.
That's enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Second down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If
too.
it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Second down, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know
I think I have it.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion comes Walker.
Circle first.
Third and long for Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work.
Eyed him.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up.
You eyed him. I know somebody else was open, bro.
Out is Justin Tucker
Damn.
to try the field goal. This one
Damn,
from
people, bro.
54 yards out. Tucker is good. And the Dragons will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive.
Gotta stop eyeing people, bro.
Make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3.
Seriously?
Now an opening past the 30.
Set there.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And this play's going nowhere. Taking down.
I'm not saving you, homie.
A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down. That's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll motion over Pierce. Out of the gun, it's Wilson.
It must have been mine.
Here, passes caught.
Must have been my dude.
Just shy of
Huh.
midfield.
These crossing concepts are
Been my dude.
throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Wilson.
Where you going?
Got a man wide open, the tight end complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run.
Seriously, y'all did not want to pinch that shit the fuck in. Did I not say pinch the fuck in?
Second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Nighthawks. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Nighthawks move out to a 7-3 lead.
Sounds good.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the air one more time with Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
First and goal, and it's Henry. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Yes, man.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Man.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Seven 3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson.
Oh my God, bro. Stop. Stop fucking. You have Derrick Henry. Stop throwing the fucking ball, bro. Fuck, bro. You know he's in blitz. You do this shit every time, bro. God damn, dude.
For that miscue, because the next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On first down, Wilson. Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. The defense has it. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's Atwell. He's got it. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Atwell sent in motion here. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Good bro. What the fuck?
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
What are y'all?
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control. They got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're
Back to where I need you at.
You just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this.
Ooh, shit, he was open though. Where the fuck did y'all go?
That one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. This one's complete.
What are y'all doing? Y'all can't even play fucking man.
Out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell.
I don't know what the fuck y'all were doing on that shit. What y'all were doing on that shit? I really don't. I really don't.
Being the hero with the deep touchdowns. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Wilson will throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third down, here's Wilson. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell.
So much of that play
He is going to try me.
down to the defender's position.
He is going to try me.
Himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Like, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back to the field.
The drive begins at the
Oh,
20.
damn. He would have.
First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
We here. All right, we here. All right. Like it's middle. Yeah, running like that.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see what
So I'm
team's
about to
adjustments
switch.
going to pay dividends here.
Don't run.
Play a big role in who wins this one.
If we don't run this play, I'm switching, putting your board back. The linebacker. So they can react on that stuff.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 2.
Of course, it lasts.
Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They face second down and 7. Wilson to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, good tracking, Hyde. Good tracking. Good tracking.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Drop that shit.
Incomplete. That is great work there, making defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even
not grab the ball.
Returning that ball. Whoa. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin.
Straight line back to now. Two, 3. Go on that side.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield, Markham at the 48-yard line.
That up and do shit. Keep you like that thing you want. That's a square. Right.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on.
You don't have that.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Good.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Yo, play.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good game, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What? Thank you. All right.
Quick throw, taken in. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one's good for 16 yards.
They got the big boys, as a matter of fact. Ooh. Square up the big play. R1.
Jackson up top again.
Uh.
And he'll take it on in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Dragons. Now Justin Tucker for the point after.
That was good at that.
His kick is good.
Oh,
and
square.
the Dragons are on top. It's now 10-7.
We should way left. We get knocked out. Can't pick it back so good. We should way back there.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground.
That's great. Good shit, though.
He's going to get this one out
Good
to
run.
the 43-yard line.
Good right now, ain't nobody down on
Not
that.
having much success in the first half. You're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
His
throw left side is complete.
I did not expect him on that. Damn.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Putting the tight end in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get out 4 here as he is
almost had it.
Receiver finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that is incomplete.
That should be getting there, bro.
Why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Nighthawks will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ooh. It's fun.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A 1st down throw for Jackson.
Oh, I didn't wait.
But that is going to fall incomplete.
Right there, too.
Just a little
Fuck out of
bit
that.
downfield. I mean,
You
it's
niggas
one
in the
thing to
paint.
trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. So, point. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is 3rd down.
Look at that dude.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. The speed on
Hey, hey, you sorry? I owe you that touchdown anyway, right? You almost failed again. He's like, nigga, didn't we learn our lesson last time? You passed.
But the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
I believe they do. I believe in y'all defense. Believe in you. You're going to give me one.
Tucker, good on the extra point.
He did RPOs. He did middle.
By 7, it is now 17-10. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
In your time. Affirmation.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground.
No, not just move everybody that way, bro.
About 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You do anything out of this?
Out of the gun, it's Wilson.
Woo!
Side, but it's
Good ball. Good ball.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. This guy was open. He ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Now Russ.
Good shit.
Inside the 40-yard line.
I don't know how you got that off.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead.
Good shit, though. That was good shit.
The
I
age-old
gotta say.
question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too
Come on, yo!
as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
God damn, yo! Not getting it like that. Not getting it like that.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the 2 here. It is 1st down and goal.
Oh my God, that was mine.
Inside those big bodies up, and he's in.
I shot that gap too.
A huge touchdown.
I shot that gap too.
And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed, and you come through here late and give your team a
field goal.
You're an
54.
extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
54.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
That time down to give you something out there. At the fourth pass.
First and 10.
Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 2.
On the handoff, it's Henry.
They're already in field goal range. They're already in field goal range. Go.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry.
You gotta get past him, my boy.
Just a short game.
You gotta get past him. Come on now. Should have hit his hole though, since he fucking leaked out. I expect him to push it out that way too, though.
Here's second and 9. They'll motion over Flowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. They'll run it with Henry. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line.
I'm out of field goal range.
Third and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play
Fuck, man.
Let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide. Nowhere to cut.
Damn.
Take him down for a loss.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. The Dragons punt team unit comes out. Important punt here in this tie game late. Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Nice job finding the seam.
Right there.
Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and
That was a good
losing.
play, though.
So
That's a good look.
poor throw, we'll see. Can they
That's a good look.
capitalize on this extra possession that
was
they
a good
just stole?
From the 39,
Try it,
there's a
Wiggins.
first and 10.
You seen everybody?
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on his own read. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Okay, need to wait some timeouts anyway. He got one more too? Oh yeah, you can't clutch me. Run this way. Run this way.
Henry.
Oh.
Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he's all the way
No, that's ball
down
game.
to the 15-yard line.
I'm already in field goal range. You know that already.
And final timeout. As they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining.
Gotta be committed.
As we get to 1st and 10. Now Henry. And he's going to be taken down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first.
I had him aggressive.
Here is 1st and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short.
Man.
Down at the 1. Now another time.
That almost in the bag.
This offense, they have 1 remaining.
That almost in the real bad. If you're trying to let Henry score, almost took it to overtime. We don't need that.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. This kick.
Almost shanked the pot on this.
Good. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
G'd in the chat. We out, you did.